Welcome back to Death's Head Tarot. I am doing a reading for the collective. Looking for a message for anyone that comes across it. My readings are timeless, so they don't have any kind of a timestamp on them. So whenever you come across this reading is when it's for you. Please take what resonates, and whatever doesn't, just leave for someone else. Okay, so I am looking for a message for my collective, something that they need to know that can help them. So normally I do 3, but I just got that I should be taking 4 actually. So let's see here what we're getting. I usually just, I get a story from the images and what those tell me. So we'll see what these say. I don't necessarily go by the traditional meanings of the cards. So if you're wondering why I'm not getting that, or why I'm not telling you what that is, that's why. So I'm seeing that there are 2 people here. They are very much strong-willed, and they are, they seem fairly well matched. I don't know necessarily. I think they do both want the same thing. I just don't know if they want it for the same reason. That's interesting. Okay. So I think there's one person here who is looking to be with somebody that they see as their equal. But I do believe that there is the other person that has a really hard time actually seeing themselves as an equal to their partner. Now, whether this is in a relationship or this is in business, I'm kind of getting the feeling that this is pertaining to both for different people. So someone here feels like it's their job, and I kind of feel like that's being represented here by this person. So someone here feels like it's their job to always bow down to their partner. But their partner doesn't necessarily think that that's the case. Sorry, I just had to put on some chapstick. It's very dry right now where I'm at. Their partner, though, is not... That's not the kind of person that they're wanting. They not only want this person to be their equal, their peer, so to speak, but that's what they seek. So this wasn't just it happens to be that this person is their equal. It's that they actually look for that. That's what they're looking for. Somebody to kind of mirror them. But it's funny about mirroring because, we think mirroring is showing us who we are, but it's actually showing us the opposite. Your reflection is facing the opposite way. So it's interesting because in this situation, it's really standing out to me how the other person is showing them who they actually struggle with inside, and vice versa. So when I think about when I'm doing readings for myself, I generally have like so many things that I want to know, so many questions. So I try to do that when I'm doing readings for other people. Like I assume that other people will have, similar to, if not exactly like the same questions that I do. So what do I want to know? I want to know what has to happen in order for this to be a equal based connection. What has to happen in order for this to be an equal based connection? This Page of Swords is really popular right now. Oh no, not swords. Oh, similar message, but not exactly the same. Well, it's funny because it's not even that this is something that you have to do or that you need to do, but it looks like it's something you guys are already doing, which essentially is mirroring back whatever it is that you're needing to see about yourself. So in this case, so try to just go with me here, and I might not be very eloquent in describing what I'm getting here, but how I'm seeing this right now is essentially this guy, what he needs to see is his own worth or his own magnificence. And in seeing that, he's actually seeing it through his partner here. And this person, I feel their magnificence or how they perceive themselves is kind of actually clouding this here, and they don't recognize how they actually feel like him. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. It'd be like a form of projection, really. If you're not familiar with that term, essentially what it means is that what we feel inside or what we think we are inside, we can see that in the other person. And so then that other person either becomes a person that we kind of hold up and want to be just like them, or maybe we're envious of them or feel held down by them. But really, it's that they're showing us an aspect of ourselves that we are not recognizing and that we actually need. So that being said, it would seem to me that you're both able to be peers with each other, equal to each other. You both have the ability to tap into this sense of confidence and recognizing self-worth. And so even though you're both wanting this connection, you're wanting it for different reasons. And ultimately, what that's saying is that you're wanting it for different healing purposes. So this person is wanting to heal their sense of, I guess, lack of confidence or lack of importance. And needing to recognize that they're just as worthy, and that it's okay to be just as confident as this person. And this person, and there is no, I mean, this could be a man or a woman, or however you identify. That's all that matters. Don't pay too much attention to the sex of the characters in the cards, because that's not what's important here. It's an energy. So they don't have to carry this burden of always bowing down. This person here does not always have to be the one that's in charge, in control, always the one that has to initiate or do everything, or, you know, get things started, or whatever you want to call it. That this is a job, or I guess commitment, that can absolutely be on equal ground. Okay, so what do we want to know? I think I would like to know is there some kind of technique or some kind of healing modality, something along those lines, that can maybe help speed this up a little bit. That can help these two actually get on equal ground, to see each other as, you know, one doesn't feel like they're burdened in one way and one doesn't feel like they're burdened in another. What kind of technique or healing modality can they apply or use to heal this? So I'm getting a really strong sense of talk to others. Talk to other people that have been in similar partnerships or relationships, or even just in a partnership or a relationship. And again, this doesn't have to necessarily be an intimate relationship. This could be a work thing. Take this as it would apply to you. And don't be so afraid for other people to see you. It's okay that you ask others questions and that you share what you're experiencing. I mean, you're not an island. You cannot live and do everything on your own by yourself completely as an individual. I mean, you're in a relationship, or you're in some sort of commitment here with somebody. So really, it's okay that people can see that you're trying to figure it out, that you're a little nervous, that you're just trying to find your way here, and recognizing that, you know, you don't necessarily have all of the tools that you need, and that those tools might have to come from other people who are in similar commitments here, other people who are either have experienced or are experiencing, and what works for them and what doesn't work for them. And yeah, so you're not alone. You are clearly in something here with someone, yet you're wanting to do things like you're by yourself. and it's not helping you. It is absolutely hindering you here. So, yeah, talk to others. Find out, what they've experienced and what works for them, what doesn't work for them. So, can you give us some words of wisdom here for these people? What are some words of wisdom here for them that will help them get on equal ground as the person that they're perceiving somehow as either being above them or below them? How can they come together and really recognize each other and really recognize themselves too? Because it seems like there's a bit of not really seeing who they are and what they're able to either bring or what they can put down. They don't have to carry anymore either. What are some words of wisdom here for this person? I'm going to do this one, and I would like to do another one. So just give me a second here. I just kind of feel out which cards in the moment are the ones that I am getting that would be most helpful. So what are some words of wisdom here? Something for these two to remember. Help them on this journey. Maybe something to help them possibly change a little bit of that inner dialogue. I'm trying not to lean on the table too much because it moves the camera and I don't want it to make anybody motion sick, which would be horrible during a reading. Okay, so if there's some moments when you don't see my hands but you hear my voice, that's why. It's not a voiceover. I am still here. Real time. Okay, so what are some words of wisdom? Blessing of Al-Hakim. Sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment. Al-Hakim is wisdom, soul medicine. You no longer have to drive the unfoldment of your desires into form. You rest in the assurance that your daily application and effort are enough, and so is your surrender. Mental anguish is now soothed. Divine healing can occur most readily in the unknowing yet trusting spaciousness of your open heart. And this one, discovery. Okay. So I'm going to read the book for that one because I do feel a lot of times oracle cards have really good messages already. So I don't go necessarily just by the imagery or by the imagery at all. It just depends on where I'm kind of being guided here. So let's see. This is a red one. At least I think it's a red one. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess more like he's pink, but the card's red. Okay. Discovery. I am more than I think I am. Geez, hey, you can't really make this up. I feel like I want to put this card right here because both people are thinking something here that might not totally be the whole picture. Life is easy for young Pink. He takes his gifts for granted until one day he loses Petunia, the love of his life, forcing him on an inner journey. He works hard on himself, hoping for another chance that doesn't come in desperation. He consults, that doesn't come. In desperation, he consults Sky God and learns that Petunia is incapable of receiving love. Pink recognizes that Petunia's role in his life has been to expand his capacity to love. Are you trying to recapture a past that no longer fits? If you are presently upset or struggling with a difficult situation, you may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. uplift, journey, and commitment. So this is discovering how you are actually like this person, and this person is actually like this person on the inside. And needing to recognize that part of the reason why this might not be going, maybe in the way that you would like it to, I'll put this one back here, is because you're needing to discover that the person that feels like they have to carry this burden is actually reflecting this person's feeling burdensome, or also having to carry burdens but feeling like it's their job to do so, and acting as though this is not a problem. This person might be acting as though this is a problem, but really they're more than capable of being this way, but they don't see it. So there's definitely this understanding that you have to kind of discover who you actually are and trust that that will bring you both onto the same page. And it's going to be scary, but that's okay. I mean, really, I could give you all kinds of catchphrases here and things like, nothing worth doing is worth doing if you aren't a little bit of afraid of what's going to happen, or what you're going to possibly sacrifice, or what you could lose, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, that's it for this reading. So I hope that this was able to help somebody, and hopefully you'll come back to my video, and thank you for watching this one, and I will see you soon.